For thousands of years, humanity looked up at the stars with wonder. Telescopes scanned distant galaxies, probes explored nearby planets, and scientists dreamed of the day humanity would meet another intelligent species. That day finally came. In the year 2147, deep space satellites detected something impossible: an enormous fleet of alien ships entering the solar system. At first, scientists believed it might be a peaceful first contact mission. They were wrong. The alien fleet was massive. Thousands of black, blade-shaped warships moved silently through space, blocking the light of distant stars. Their technology was centuries ahead of humanity's. Energy readings from their weapons were powerful enough to destroy planets. A single message arrived from the alien flagship. Primitive species of Earth. Your world now belongs to the Dominion. Surrender immediately and your population will be preserved as labor units. The message was translated in every language on Earth within minutes. Panic spread across the planet. Governments held emergency meetings. News channels broadcast the terrifying reality. Humanity had two choices: surrender, or fight a war they had no chance of winning. The Dominion had conquered hundreds of civilizations. Their strategy was always the same: appear suddenly, demand surrender, and crush anyone who resisted. Most species surrendered. Humans did not. Within hours, Earth's governments made a historic decision. Nations that had been enemies for centuries united under one command. Military satellites activated. Hidden orbital defense platforms powered on. Fleets launched from Earth, Mars, and the Moon. Humanity had been preparing for war without even realizing it. For centuries, humans fought each other. They invented weapons, strategies, and technologies designed for survival in the worst situations imaginable. Now, those inventions would face an enemy from the stars. The first battle happened near Jupiter. The Dominion sent a small attack group, only 50 ships. For them, it was more than enough to eliminate a primitive civilization. They expected easy victory. Instead, they found humanity waiting. Hundreds of small human fighters and drones surrounded the alien ships. Compared to Dominion warships, human craft looked fragile and outdated. The alien commander laughed. "Destroy them." Blue energy beams fired from the alien ships. But the human fighters didn't attack directly. They scattered in every direction, moving unpredictably. Swarms of drones rushed forward, forcing alien targeting systems to track hundreds of tiny objects. Then the humans revealed their real weapon: nuclear missiles. The Dominion had never faced nuclear weapons before. Most advanced species abandoned such crude technology centuries earlier. Humanity had not. Explosions lit up space around Jupiter. Blinding flashes of fire surrounded the alien ships. Several Dominion vessels were destroyed instantly. The alien commander stared in shock. Primitive weapons, but effective. News of the victory spread across Earth. It was small, but it proved something important. The Dominion could bleed. Human engineers began modifying every weapon they had. Old satellites were turned into kinetic bombardment platforms. Mining ships became missile carriers. Civilian factories started producing drones by the millions. Every human became part of the war effort. Students designed AI targeting systems. Mechanics repaired spacecraft around the clock. Scientists worked on experimental technologies that had never been tested before. Humanity was no longer a divided planet. It was a united fortress. The Dominion responded with overwhelming force. A second fleet arrived, 5,000 warships moving toward Earth. Their commanders were furious. A primitive species had embarrassed them. This time, they planned to erase humanity completely. But humans had another surprise. As the Dominion fleet entered the inner solar system, their sensors detected thousands of objects floating in space. Asteroids. At first, the aliens ignored them. Then the asteroids started moving. Hidden engines activated across the asteroid belt. Human mining companies had secretly installed propulsion systems months earlier. Thousands of massive rocks accelerated toward the alien fleet at incredible speeds. Kinetic impact weapons. The Dominion ships fired desperately, destroying many of the asteroids. But not all. The first impact shattered a warship instantly. Then another. And another. Massive rocks slammed into the alien formation, turning their perfect fleet into chaos. While the Dominion struggled, Earth launched its final defense. The solar shield. For years, scientists had experimented with planetary defense technology. They believed they might someday need it to stop an asteroid. Instead, it would stop an alien invasion. A network of satellites around Earth activated simultaneously, projecting a massive energy barrier around the planet. The Dominion fleet fired everything they had. Energy beams, plasma cannons, antimatter missiles. The shield held. Human fleets emerged from behind the barrier and attacked relentlessly. Fighters swarmed alien ships. Drones rammed into weapon systems. Nuclear detonations filled space with fire. The battle lasted 12 hours. When it was over, the Dominion fleet was gone. Destroyed. Far away in deep space, the Dominion High Council received the battle report. For the first time in their history, the Dominion had lost an invasion. One of the council members spoke quietly. How did this happen? Their technology is primitive. Another commander answered. Yes, but their strategy is not. He displayed footage from the battle. Humans using outdated weapons in unpredictable ways. Humans turning asteroids into missiles. Humans refusing to surrender even when defeat seemed certain. They are reckless, the commander continued. Creative. Unpredictable. The council watched silently. Finally, the oldest member spoke. This species is dangerous. Another council member asked the question everyone feared. Shall we send another fleet? The old leader shook his head slowly. No. Why? Because they won their first interstellar war, using mining equipment, nuclear bombs, and rocks. He paused before finishing. Imagine what they will build next. Years later, humanity finally left the solar system. Their first interstellar ships carried explorers, scientists, and soldiers. Across the galaxy, alien civilizations had heard the story. The story of the small blue planet that defeated the Dominion. The story of a species that turned everything into a weapon. The story of the day humanity proved something terrifying. Humans were not the most advanced species in the galaxy. But they were the most dangerous. And from that day forward, whenever alien fleets planned a conquest, they always checked one thing first. The star maps. To make sure their target was not Earth.